Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Cowboys make final call on Trey Lance following 5-interception performance. The Dallas Cowboys intend to keep Trey Lance around despite his 5-interception performance in the team's preseason finale. The Cowboys allowed Lance the opportunity to earn the number 2 quarterback spot. He saw nearly all of the preseason reps and played the entirety of the team's third and final exhibition against the Los Angeles Chargers. Lance completed 73 of 113 passes, 64.6%, for 662 yards, and showed off his athletic ability in the preseason. However, he tossed 5 interceptions against the Chargers, showing he has a long way to go before becoming a viable option. Ups and downs for sure, Lance said of his performance. I turned the ball over too many times. I think that's kind of the story. We had a chance to still win it at the end, and yeah, I just have to take care of the ball better. This sucks. This is one that I'm not going to forget about anytime soon, but it's part of it. You just have to flush it, turn the page, and be able to do that. Luckily for Lance, he won't have to worry about being cut. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones reiterated that Lance will be on the 53-man roster. The Cowboys surprisingly made the trade for Lance last August, sending a 4th-round pick to the San Francisco 49ers for the former number 3 overall pick. Jones has no regrets about making that deal. For a 4th-round pick, Jones said. Are you kidding me? Although we did get Dak Prescott with our second 4th-round pick in 2016. But we've had some that didn't play in the 4th round, too. The Cowboys see a lot of upside in Lance. He'll have time to continue learning, and the team likes his trajectory. He's just an ascending young talented quarterback that just loves to be coached, Coach Mike McCarthy said. I wish we had 3 more preseason games just to get him out there, just to keep playing, because he had tremendous production. Cowboys finally express concern over CeeDee Lamb holdout. Week 1 is quickly approaching and the Dallas Cowboys still don't have superstar wide receiver CeeDee Lamb in their building. Lamb missed all of the preseason holding out for a new contract. The sides appear to be getting closer to an agreement, but the clock is ticking. I think there's urgency on both sides. Just once again, this is business, Cowboys coach Mike McCarthy said on Saturday, August 24th. What goes on there is really between the individuals in the room. But yes, I think everybody involved wants to get it done. Lamb has been preparing on his own for the season. The team is confident that he'll be in shape when he returns, but plans need to be put in place to ensure Lamb is ready to roll for the opening kickoff if a deal gets done. You got to have a healthy plan. Yeah, definitely, some concern, McCarthy said. We've got to be smart there and just use good judgment. And that'll be the case. But yeah, I think it's just the reality of where we are. So, we'll deal with it one day at a time. Lamb has been quiet during his holdout. However, the 3-time Pro Bowler sent a message through a video he posted on social media. Still waiting on that phone call, but until then we grind, Lamb said in the video. Control what I can control, and that's to be the best version of me. Dallas' latest reported offer to Lamb is approaching $33 million per year, per Calvin Watkins of the Dallas Morning News. That would make him the second highest paid receiver, behind only Justin Jefferson, $35 million. The Cowboys have some work to do, and they're trying to find the sweet spot with Lamb. The stage is set for Dallas to place an urgency on Lamb, the wide receiver, ESPN's Jeremy Fowler reported on Sunday's SportsCenter. To get that deal done, it's going to cost them well above $30 million per year. CeeDee Lamb's trying to get as close as he can to that Justin Jefferson market of that $35 million a year. So, they're trying to find a sweet spot on all of those points. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones has given sporadic updates on the contract talks with Lamb, often expressing optimism. Browns trade pitch flips former Pro Bowl QB to Cowboys for day 2 pick. The Cleveland Browns have one of those good quarterback problems, and the solution could be trading an established NFL starter for a solid draft pick. Both Dorian Thompson-Robinson and Tyler Huntley have a claim on the QB3 job in Cleveland behind starter Deshaun Watson and backup Jameis Winston. Daniel Oyefusi of ESPN contended recently that whoever ends up the fourth man on the depth chart becomes a potential trade chip. Dorian Thompson-Robinson and Tyler Huntley both made final strong cases to be the Browns' number 3 quarterback, Oyefusi wrote on Sunday, August 25. General Manager Andrew Berry said he prefers to keep 3 passers on the 53-man roster, as long as all are deserving, and Cleveland has that luxury. Whoever doesn't make it as the third quarterback could be a trade candidate before the cut-down deadline. Thompson-Robinson, a 5th-round draft pick of the Browns in 2023, has been a preseason breakout player for the second consecutive summer. Huntley, a former Pro Bowler who started 9 games and appeared in 20 for the Baltimore Ravens over the past 4 seasons, racked up 3 TD passes in the second half of Cleveland's final preseason game Sunday against the Seattle Seahawks. Thompson-Robinson turns 25 years old in November, and Huntley will play the upcoming campaign at 26. All things being equal, Huntley is the more likely trade candidate, as Thompson-Robinson was a pick of the Browns just 1 year ago and has an extra season of experience in the offense. But given Huntley's regular season history and his preseason efforts this August, he should be able to command a day 2 draft selection from an ostensibly QB-needy team like the Dallas Cowboys. At a glance, Dallas appears set at QB with starter and 3-time Pro Bowler Dak Prescott healthy and coming off of an All-Pro campaign in 2023, after which he finished second in MVP voting behind only Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson. However, Prescott is just 1 year away from unrestricted free agency and hasn't been able to generate meaningful traction on extension talks with the Cowboys front office to this point. Prescott is entering the final season of a 4-year contract worth $160 million, and Spotrac projects his annual market value at more than $55 million over a new 4-year deal. If Dallas isn't willing to pay Prescott that kind of money in his age 32 season and beyond, the Cowboys all of a sudden have major questions under center. Cooper Rush is the current backup QB, though he has started only 6 games in 6 years, 5-1. Meanwhile, Trey Lance is the team's third-string signal caller and fresh off a 5 INT performance against the Los Angeles Chargers in Sunday's preseason finale. The Cowboys sent the San Francisco 49ers a 4th-round pick for Lance last summer, possibly as insurance against Prescott leaving in free agency following the 2024 campaign. If that no longer looks like a feasible path forward, a 4th-rounder to the Browns for Huntley is a reasonable fallback plan as the organization searches for a more permanent, star-level starting QB. Huntley is inexpensive, playing on a 1-year deal worth $1.3 million that includes less than $500,000 in guaranteed money. For his career, Huntley has completed 64.6% of his passes for 1,957 yards, 8 TDs and 7 INTs, while rushing the football for 509 yards and 3 scores, per Pro Football Reference. He is 3-6 as a starter and earned a Pro Bowl selection in 2022 as a replacement for Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen. If Cleveland is keen on moving one of its 4 QBs for a quality draft pick, and the Cowboys aren't willing to bite on Huntley, Thompson-Robinson should also be able to garner a day 2 selection in 2025. He appeared in 8 games for the Browns during his rookie campaign, starting 3 contests and earning a record of 1-2. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Tyler Huntley? Leave your opinion in the comments.